Heathen in Washington wants to make some sort of point between slavery and eating animals.
From my program, I'm used to hearing in New York after that, but
Hi guys, thanks for having me. Big fan of the show. I'm out walking my dog right now. Hope you guys are having a great Sunday. I've just been thinking a lot about, and I'm a big fan of you guys and Matt Dillahunty. I was hoping to chat with him a little bit today because I know he's big on the slavery stuff. Excuse me. But I'm a carnivore. I love to eat meat, but I think there's a balance in nature that needs to be had. And I think presupposing a God, I'm going to try to make this fit into today's subject. Presupposing a God creates an arrogance in man that makes humans think that everything's here for us and we can treat it any way we want, which creates a very cruel atmosphere for other species, even to this day, creating like a new age slavery from species to species, not human to human. So that was kind of my one point I was thinking about and wanted to chat about today.
Right, but neither Jmike nor myself are presuppositionalists, much less theists. So how does that fit in with us in particular and other atheists?
I guess it fits in. I am an atheist myself too. I believe theism is a huge producer of arrogance. I guess I'm not trying to oppose you guys at all. I'm just trying to throw my 2 cents in where I think theism creates a lot of harm, but not human to human, just more human to other species.
Okay. Theism does cause quite a bit of harm, and I'm more concerned with the human-to-human stuff right now because, like here in Texas, we have a governor and a Texas state attorney general who think it's okay to tear apart families because kids are trying to be who they are, and he doesn't think that that's right. So I'm not sure. You know, we've got some pretty serious problems going on throughout the country at the moment. So, okay. Based on theism, yep. But
you're right, and a lot of wars are actually in history are based on religion and stuff. And we got a war going on right now it seems like between Russia and Ukraine. So yeah, it's not a top topic here. It's not something we should be solely concerned about. But as a spin-off argument of slavery, it's just something I thought was somewhat important enough to talk about once in a while.
Well, I don't see how slavery is analogous to eating animals.
Not eating animals. The way they're farmed in modern day, in cages, in pens, treated like crap. I mean, if we were to, and don't get me wrong, I'm a carnivore, but if we were to farm animals more peacefully in harmony with nature, instead of killing, 10 million at a time in cages, maybe the animals would have a little bit of a better life, like we're trying to have. So it's not necessarily eating or farming; it's more modern day farming.
I mean, are you just saying like a restriction of freedom? Because I mean, you could draw analogous properties like really wherever you want, depending on which one. But it's like we're gonna agree up to a certain extent, right? Because it's just not categorically the same to me. So if you're just talking about restriction of freedom or something, like I can get on board. I think that the factory farming thing's horrible. I would love to see. I'm a guy that would eat lab-grown meat, so call me weird. I don't know. Like I want to eat meat, but I would love to do it in a way that doesn't affect people. It's not the world we live in. And I'm actually currently been shopping vegan, so I've been trying to kind of do the fellow Dan, take Dan's kind of steps, but I have not been good at it. And in fact, I was eating a block of cheese while I was telling somebody how good I was doing on my vegan diet. And then I looked down eating Cracker Barrel cheese and was like, yeah, this is, I think it was somebody in the ACA that I was talking to, actually, now that I think about it. So.
And I do the same thing. I try to be as good as I can. And like I said, it's, I want to talk about like the indigenous Indians that lived in harmony with the land and respected animals and let animals have a great life before they ate them. And here we are.
Yeah, and they didn't have anywhere near the population that we do, right? That's kind of the problem is we have a large population. And so in order to feed that population, we have to do things that maybe we'd rather not do. But I mean, that's a whole conversation for something else. And not really. Yeah. So anyway, thanks for calling, Kevin. Appreciate it. You have a good evening.
Well, I appreciate your time. Thank you.
See ya.